The home deal is completely done. We had a little frustration this morning. This is me. I have a home base in New Mexico. I'm in New Mexico. We're in Ruidoso, New Mexico. It's 10:15 a.m. September the 13th, 2024. 79 degrees here in Ruidoso, New Mexico. Anyway, I'm buying a home in Texas. I'm doing everything online. And I had a great plan, and some of it worked okay. The great plan included receiving the documents online today and then going somewhere and printing them out and then taking those copies to a notary public, getting my signature notarized in 3 different places on 14 pages of documents, and then putting them in a FedEx overnight prepaid deal and shipping it back to Texas. Well, I got up this morning, and first thing I ran into was the notary public at the county clerk's office in Carrizozo, New Mexico is off today. So we didn't have a notary there. So I thought, they told me there was a notary at Otero Electric. And so I thought, well, I'll just call them. And that way, that's where I can get my documents notarized once I print them out at the library at 10 a.m. when the library opens in Carrizozo, New Mexico. Well, I call Otero Electric, tell them what I want to do, and they tell me they can't do it. They don't do real estate documents. They do have a notary, but they don't do real estate documents. I thought, well, okay, that's not a problem. I'll just go to Capitan, to the city, because it's only 25 miles away from where I am in Carrizozo. I'll go to the city of Capitan. They have a notary there I've used before, and get the notary work done there after I get the documents printed out at the library in Capitan. However, I thought, well, I better call them and just be sure. Guess what? The city of Capitan offices are closed on Friday. They're only open Monday through Thursday. So strike 2. So then I thought, well, I'll drive over to Ruidoso, go to First National Bank, where I bank, and I called them. They said, yeah, we got a notary, and it's free for customers. I thought, boy, that's great. And I said, well, I need to print out some documents from an email. How much will that cost me? And the girl said it'll be $1.25 a page. I said, $1.25 a page, and that's for your customers? She said, yep, that's the way it is. So I thought, my God, I got 14 pages, and I'd have to get, print them out, get my signature notarized, and then make copies of them. That'd be 28 copies. We're looking at a ton of money there. So I thought, well, let's go check another option. So they have a place here in Ruidoso that I'd been to before. They've moved to another location across the street, but enough said about that, called Postal Annex. Well, Postal Annex, luckily, if you ever need shipping done, go to Postal Annex in Ruidoso. Why? Because they got a notary public there. They can do everything. The only thing they can't do is they don't do FedEx. Okay, they do UPS, but not FedEx. And I had a FedEx overnight shipping label. Okay, so but what they did do is everything else. We printed out all the documents. I signed them in front of a notary, made a copy, and they charged me 16 cents a page. Ta-da! How about that? And the notary cost me, I think, $12, for the 3 notary things, 3 stamps or whatever they call it. And so that took care of it. Then, not only that, they reminded me to print out my FedEx label, and they had a FedEx envelope, which we put the original documents in, and put the overnight label on the envelope there at Postal Annex, because they said when you get to Walgreens, the FedEx drop-off, they won't print out anything. They won't do anything. All they'll do is you hand them a package, and that's it. That's all they do. They just accept packages for FedEx. All right, so I went to Walgreens and dropped off the overnight envelope, and I said, well, I need a receipt. She said, well, you'll get one. Because I'd given her my phone number. She said, it'll come to you via text within 30 minutes. I said, well, that's good to know. So we got everything we needed. We got it all done. As far as my end of buying the home, it's all done. I've already wired the money. Everything's done. The envelope will be delivered on Monday to the place, the title company, and that's the end of that story. That's all I got to say. Now, we're here in Ruidoso, and since I'm here, I'm going to go by the deli at Albertson's grocery store here and see, shut up, thanks, and see if I can't find something in the deli to add to my food collection. Because I just have chicken, and chicken. What I'm going to do is get me some Boar's Head, low sodium, baked ham, and use that to make sandwiches. Is that processed meat? Probably. But it's about as good as you can get. Yeah, Boar's Head's pretty good stuff. And so anyway, guys, that's all I had to say. And so we're headed back to Texas next week, early next week. And we'll be there on Tuesday. Hopefully everything goes right. And I've talked to the realtor. She'll have the keys. And then we go into step 2 of the madness, where you got to do you got to go to the, well, first of all, you got to get a copy of the deed. I got that. Even though it hasn't been filed at the county clerk's office yet, it'll get you a P.O. box. So I go to the post office, get a P.O. box. Then I have to go over to Otero Electric to have the electricity put in my name and give them a canceled check so that they will do the auto pay. Okay? Then from there, I go to the Property Owners Association office at Fort Clark Springs and get set up as a member again and get the auto pay set up there. Then I go from there to the water department and get my account set up there. And what else? And then I go to the the realtor takes care of getting the deed, or the title company takes care of getting the deed recorded at the county clerk's office. So I don't have to do that. But then I have to go to the appraisal district and set my place up as a what do you call it? Home something where you get the discount. What do they call it? Can't think of the word right now. But anyway, you get a big discount if you can only do it once, or you can only have it on one home, and then you get a discount for being over age 65. So all of that comes after I get to Texas. But you can see whenever you get into a real estate transaction like I've gotten into, and you go through a title company, there's just a lot that has to be done. And particularly, and then you get into a property owners association, blah, 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 blah. Enough said about that. But having said that, guys, I'm very relieved that I got it all done. And, the best laid plans, sometimes there's a few bumps in the road, but just be flexible. They'll all work out. And these worked out, and we're all done. So all we got to do now is go back to Texas and do 100 more things. Anyway, adios amigos. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy anything you want. Use the Amazon link, drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, stand guard at the door of your mind, and enjoy your life the best way you can. And now I'm going to go into deli, and they'll probably be out of ham. No, they won't. Think positive. They'll have one piece. Adios. Bye.